This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardiles, to use this as an educational material. Good
Hello
day.
everyone, my name is Decadet Gumadlas and today I'm going to talk all about what is the meaning of a global city. A global city is a significant urban center that plays a crucial role in the global economy. These cities are often hubs for international finance, businesses, and trade. They serve as command centers for transitional corporation and their economic activities have a significant impact on the global economy. Here are some key characteristics of global cities. First, economic dominance. They are often centers of finance, trade, and business, and their economic activities have a significant impact on the global economy. The second one is cultural influence. Global cities are often cultural centers, attracting people from around the world and shaping global trends in fashion, music, art, and cuisines. The third one is technological innovation. They are often hubs of technological innovations, attracting research institutions, startups, and multinational corporations. The fourth one is political power. Global cities often play a significant role in international politics, hosting international organizations, and influencing global decision making. Some examples of global cities include New York, New York City, London, Tokyo, Paris, and Hong Kong. However, the concept of a global city is constantly evolving, and new cities may emerge as a global economic and global or cultural centers in the future.
Hi, I'm Dek Carita Acevedo and this is my report. What are the characteristics of global city?
The global cities are the vital to shaping the world. They influence finance, cultures, and the diplomacy of the global scale. Let's explore what are the characteristics of the global city and why they are matter. Economic power and global connectivity. Global cities are economic powerhouse, home to a multinational corporations and financial center. Their influence the fields of worldwide through their connectivity, linking regions through major airports, seaports, and advanced digital network. Next is cultural and political influence. They are also cultural epicenter, setting a trend in media, fashions, and art, while attracting diverse population. Politically, they host key global organizations, playing a major role in international diplomacy. Next are innovations and infrastructure. And global cities drive innovations with a thriving tech industries and research hubs. The world-class infrastructures offers high-quality living standards and efficient public service, attractive top talents. And next, we have resilience and stability. These cities are built on stability, supported by strong governance. They can recover quickly from crisis, maintaining their place as key players in the global economy. And last, global city in focus. Some of the most notable global cities include New York, London, Tokyo, and Paris. Each of these cities plays unique role, but they also share the defining characteristics, making them indispensable to the global network.
Today, I am Dekadet Gokong and I will be discussing some examples of global cities. Global cities are urban areas that exert significant influence on global scale. They typically have strong connections in trade, finance, culture, and diplomacy. Characteristics include diverse population, advanced infrastructure, cultural institutions, and being headquarters to multinational corporation. And now, I will be presenting some examples of global cities. First is Paris, France. Paris is recognized globally for its influence in fashion, art, and culture. As a political and economic hub, Paris hosts many international organizations and play a major role in European and global affairs. Next is Tokyo, Japan. The largest city in the world is a major player in a global economy. It is home to multinational corporations in electronics, manufacturing, and finance. Tokyo also a leader in technology and innovation while preserving its cultural heritage. Lastly, London, United Kingdom. London is another top global city, famous for its history, financial service, and cultural institutions like the British Museum and West End. As a hub for banking and international diplomacy, it attracts business and talent from around the world. That's all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Under Mark Shikihada and I'm here to discuss about what are the challenges of global cities with the COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 has thrown our cities into uncharted territory. From bustling metropolises to quieter towns, the pandemic has tested every aspect of urban life. Today, I want to delve into the challenges that global cities are facing due to COVID-19. First, let's talk about public health infrastructure. Cities have had to rapidly scale up testing and treatment facilities, often repurposing public spaces like stadiums and convention centers. This strain on healthcare systems has highlighted existing disparities, with low-income neighborhoods often hit the hardest. Then there's the economic impact. Lockdowns and social distancing measures have crippled small businesses and disrupted supply chains. Many cities are grappling with unprecedented unemployment rates, and the question remains, how do we rebuild? Transportation is another critical area. Public transit systems, once the veins of our urban life, have seen plummeting ridership. This has forced cities to rethink mobility, investing in cycling lanes and pedestrian-friendly initiatives. But the long-term sustainability of these challenges is still up in the air. Housing has also become a focal point. With so many people cooped up in their homes, the importance of adequate living conditions cannot be overstated. Overcrowded housing has proved to be a hotbed for virus transmission, prompting cities to consider more equitable housing solutions. Education has faced massive disruptions as well. Schools have had to pivot to online learning, which has exposed the digital divide. Not every student has access to the internet or the necessary devices, highlighting the need for more inclusive digital infrastructure. Lastly, let's not forget about mental health. The isolation and uncertainty brought on by the pandemic have taken a toll on the mental well-being of city dwellers. Cities are now exploring ways to provide better mental health support and create community resilience. So what's the way forward? Cities are resilient, adaptive, and innovative. By focusing on sustainable development, equitable policies, and robust healthcare systems, they can emerge stronger from this crisis. In a world that's more connected than ever, the challenges posed by COVID-19 remind us of the importance of collaboration and solidarity. Together, we can build cities that are not just prepared for the next crisis, but are also better places to live for everyone. Stay safe and take care.
Here are the challenges during COVID-19 pandemic affecting both their infrastructure and populations. First, healthcare systems were overwhelmed by the rapid influx of COVID-19 patients, leading to shortage of medical staff, equipment, and intensive care capacity. Economically, many global cities experienced severe downturns as key industries like tourism, retail, and international trade suffered from widespread closures and job losses. Social distancing
measures were difficult to enforce due to the dense populations and reliance on public transportation in these urban areas. This situation contributes to the further spread of the virus. Additionally, the pandemic exposed undependent social inequalities were in they facing higher rates of job loss, inadequate housing, and limited access to healthcare. The shift to remote work and online education also revealed the digital divide as many individuals lack access to reliable internet and technology leave them to a disadvantage. Public transportation systems, which are crucial for the functioning of global cities, were seen as potential virus hotspots, forcing cities to adjust services and implement new health protocols. Mental health become growing concerns as prolonged isolation, financial stress, and health anxieties lead to increased cases of depression and anxiety. Housing issues also worsened with overcrowded living conditions, and homelessness contributes to the spread of virus among vulnerable populations. Coordination between local, national, and international authorities was often slow, leading to fragmented responses in managing the crisis. Finally, the cities moved into a recovery phase wherein they focusing on rebuilding their economies, addressing social inequalities, and improving healthcare system to be better prepared for, for future pandemics. In summary, global cities were deeply challenged by the pandemic, particularly in healthcare, economics, social inequality, and urban planning, revealing to the needs for stronger systems to respond to such crises in the future.
Good day, everyone. I'm Esquadra Kent Jan. The next topic that will be discussed is global village theory. So let's start. So who presented the global village theory? So he is Marshall McLuhan, a father of media studies and also a Canadian philosopher. The global village theory was introduced by Marshall McLuhan in the 1960s. So he argues that advancements in communication technology have transformed the world into a small, interconnected community. McLuhan believed that electronic media compresses space and time, enabling instant connections across vast distance. This interconnectedness fosters shared experience and cultural exchange, but also raises concerns about cultural homogenization and the effects of technology on social interactions. Ultimately, the theory illustrates how technology influences our perceptions of distance and community in the contemporary world. So, McLuhan was the first person to popularize a revolutionary concept, fundamentally change how people thought about media, technology, and communication. So he is also coined the term global village theory in the year of 1964. So one of his books, he states that is one world interconnected by electronic nervous system, making it part of our culture before it actually happened. McLuhan's theory is a theory to describe the phenomenon of the world's culture, shrinking and expanding at the same time due to persuasive technological advances that allow instantaneous sharing of culture. Examples of events. Olympics Games originated in ancient Greece more than 3,000 years ago and revived in 19th century from 8th century to BC to the 4th century AD or Anno Domini. Games were held every 4 years in Olympia, located in the western Peloponnese Peninsula in honor of the Greek god Zeus. So the first modern Olympic Games took place in the year of 1896 in Athens. There were 280 participants from 13 nations competing in 40. In 2016, the Summer Games held in the Rio de Janeiro drew an audience of 3.6 billion viewers. And here in Planet, there were only 7.4 billion people, so that almost 50% of the entire world that watched 2016 Olympic Games. And that's all for Global Village Theory.
So good day everyone, I am Cadet Madranka from the Group 2 and my topic is about to introduce you the Global Village Theory.
But not only is the world getting smaller, it's becoming more available and more familiar to our minds and to our emotions. The world is now a global village. A global village.
Global Village Theory. This is Canadian media theorist Marshall McLuhan. He was the first person to popularize a revolutionary concept that fundamentally changed of how people thought about media, technology, and communication to this day. He coined the term Global Village Theory in year 1964. One of his books, he states, "This one world interconnected by an electronic nervous system making it part of our popular culture before it actually happened." McLuhan theory is a theory that describes the phenomenon of the world's culture shrinking and expanding at the same time. Due to persuasive technological advances that allow instantaneous sharing of culture, is an electronic nervous system is rapidly integrating the planet. Events in one part of the world can actually experience from other parts, similar to the human experience, or small village living. Here are a few examples of events that connect people from all over the world, thanks to technology. First, the Olympic Games that originated in ancient Greece more than 3,000 years ago and revived in 19th century from 8th century BC to 4th century AD. Games were held every 4 years in Olympia, located at the western Peloponnese Peninsula in honor of Greek god Zeus. The first modern Olympic Games took in 1996 in Athens that were 280 participants from 13 nations competing in 43 events. In 2016, the Summer Games held in Rio de Janeiro drew an audience of 3.6 billion viewers. Keep in mind there are only about 7.4 billion people in planet. That is nearly 50% of the entire world that watched the 2016 Olympic Games. On July 20, 1969 at 9:32 a.m., the world as we know changed forever. Apollo 11 launched into Earth's orbit, carrying the first man to walk on the moon, and at approximately 4:18 p.m. at lunar module lands. It is now 10:56 and Neil Armstrong is the first human being to step foot on the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
More than 500 million people watch this television event live right there television at home. The World Cup. The first competition for the World Cup was organized in 1930 by the Federation Internationale de Football Association or FIFA. The first cup was won by Uruguay Since then, the World Cup has been held every 4 years to this day, with the exception of during World War II. It has only been proven to be watched with every passing competition. Confucio Deal stated that 2018 the World Cup held in Russia has proven a record-breaking event for streaming TV. We're continuing to see off-chat worldwide engagement.
Hi, I'm Decadent Paternal Joven. I will discuss the attribute of global village and provide their examples.
Have you ever wondered what makes our world feels like a global village? Today, I'm diving into attributes that connect us all across the planet. Let's get started. First up, thanks to the internet and smartphones, we can talk to someone halfway across the globe in seconds. Social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram allow us to share our lives instantly. Imagine trying to explain that to someone from even 50 years ago. Next, faster and more efficient travel means we're just flight away from any destination. Global trade has boomed thanks to shipping, container and air freight. It's amazing how you can order something from China and have it on your doorstep in days. Now, let's talk about international business and trade. Agreements have knit our economies together. When one economy sneezes, the rest catch cold. Think about the global impact of something like financial crisis of 2008 or the COVID-19 pandemic. Then there's music, movies, and fashion trend don't stay local anymore. They go global. K-pop, Hollywood movies, and traditional cuisine are just a few examples of the cultural blend and spread. And don't forget, students can now study abroad or take online courses from universities thousands of miles away. Platforms like Coursera and Khan Academy offer education at your fingertips, making knowledge more accessible than ever. Finally, climate change, pandemics, and technological advancement are issues that transcend borders. Collaborating on this global challenge bring us closer together. So there's you have it: communication, transportation, economies, culture, education, and share challenge all these factors. Make your world feels like a global village. Next time you scroll through your phone or hop on a plane, remember how interconnected we all are. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.
And that's all. Thank you.